Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sacred Ruler Reiki Healing. I am Ramula, and we are continuing our 28 days of Reiki, and we are in our final week. I'm trying not to be emotional about this. I've kind of really enjoyed this journey. As you know, this was my own healing experience, and then I decided to share it to viewers so that you guys can join me in my own healing journey, but while you guys have your own healing experience too with Reiki. And we only got 7 days and then we're done. We're completed. We're completing the full moon cycle, okay? We did it, 28 days. So here we are for days 22 through 28. We're entering our final phase, heading towards the new moon or dark moon. This represents rest, gratitude, and rebirth. We did mention rebirth before as an example of people will have their own funerals for a part of them that has died, and now the new rebirth of themselves has come to fruition. We will expound on this now, not in the same context, but just saying in some traditional cultures or belief systems, they will celebrate their old selves, saying hey, this is who I was, lay to rest. Now I'm a new person. I've shed my skin, or I've been brought back from the ashes of the fire into a new reborn person. Could have probably used less words, but that's okay. So this week, the theme meaning is this is the dark moon, the void space where healing consolidates. Okay. So if you think about it, with Reiki, it allows us to go into relaxation, rejuvenation, and sometimes there is something called a Reiki void, where people will go into this void space where it's almost like they're outside of time and space. They don't really know how long they've been in it. When I've given Reiki, sometimes people were in it for 10 minutes, sometimes they're in it for an hour. But that's that void that we're referring to here, that void space where healing consolidates. That's the space where you're so relaxed and you're becoming rejuvenated that you're allowing yourself to self-heal. You're allowing yourself to go through a healing process. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? So sorry, let's just jump real quick. I forgot to give the fun Reiki fact for day 21. The fun thing about Reiki is that Reiki does not interfere with free will. Just to let you know. I felt like that was super important for me to say. It doesn't interfere with free will. And then the important truth about regarding Reiki is that integration is where healing sticks. So you want to integrate this into your very core, into your cells, right? So that the healing sticks. And stillness allows the system to reorganize, right? If we're always on the move, we're always moving every part of our body. We're not giving it a chance to actually rest. We're not allowing it to recalibrate. Or in this term, the stillness allows the system to reorganize. So it's like a reset. So taking that time to relax, taking that time to receive Reiki, taking that time to be still, even without Reiki, just allowing your body to recalibrate can help reorganize it and allow you to heal. Also, gratitude stabilizes higher frequency states. I don't know if you've ever been in therapy or you've ever been in a group setting where someone's talking about your wellness and well-being. They always say, someone always mentions, wake up and say 3 things that you're grateful for. And I've been with my therapist lately, and the other day I was like, hey, I kind of feel a little neutral, but I'm grateful that I woke up. And the first thing she said was well, what else are you grateful for? Not just about you being alive, not about you being able to breathe, but what else are you grateful for? And then I sat down and I was like, well, I'm grateful that I have a majority of my family members still around. I'm at an age where some of my friends are losing parents, some of my friends are losing grandparents, even siblings and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm grateful that I still have majority of my family, like my uncles and aunts, my grandma, my cousins and things like that. And then I was like, I'm really grateful for my grandma. And I got a little emotional because I was like, yeah, my grandma's like the matriarch, And I told my therapist about her, and she was like, wow, no, she's probably been through so much. And That might be why, you feel so close to her, because she's been through so much. So when you speak to her, you're able to get some wisdom from her, because she's been through so much, whether if it's the same things that you've been through or not. The point is that she's that space for you. She's that unconditional love. Not saying that my other family members judge me or anything, but if I come to her for a situation, she really gives me the floor and really thinks about her responses. And most of the time it's like, be strong, be strong, you know? And so yeah, and then after doing that, I was like, man, like I've never actually done that. Like I've written it down, I've told people about it, but for me personally, I've never experienced that. And that bit of gratitude, or that gratefulness, maybe not the same exact thing, put me in a better state. So seeing this, the gratitude stabilizes higher frequency states. I believe that. I believe that. Just how unconditional love is a high vibration versus like hate and anger, right? So, and for these days, it'll help people stop chasing outcomes, right? Stop chasing outcomes. Trust their own inner rhythm. Yes, we live in a time where time is of the essence, but we have to listen to our inner rhythm. We can't always rush because we're like, we got to do it. No, we have to listen. And then we have, we're just preparing for a new energetic space, new energetic cycle. We've gone through this whole process, and it's not really the end. There's still more growth, and this has taken us to the next level. It's opened us up to a new energetic cycle, a new energetic space that can bring more for us instead of us being stagnant and stuck in our old cycle. For closing day 28, this is about completion without finality. So that's why I was saying it's not really the end. It's you're not done, you're different. So I kind of went long on that. I just really wanted to explain what this final week is about. It's about rest, gratitude, rebirth, the dark moon. So for day 22, we're doing full body harmony. We are focusing on the entire system. So remember, we started off in sections of the body. We start off with the different kinds of chakras and things like that. We're pinpointing all these different areas, all these different systems. Now we're receiving Reiki for the entire system, the entire body. The healing theme is balance. If you remember us talking about chakras, they are wheels that are spinning, and we don't want them to spin too fast, but we don't want them to spin too slow. We want them to spin just right. That is an example of balance. Our focus is integrating previous healing. So all the healing that we have been doing, and because I've been doing distance Reiki, and I've been saying that let this continue on through this journey, every single day of Reiki that we have been doing is still continuously flowing through us, right? So now we're tacking on day 22 for integrating previous healing. Our moon energy is stillness. Stillness. No motion, nothing, just stillness. We are encouraging our whole body balance. And our mantra today is my body and energy are in harmony. My body and energy are in harmony. I did take a little bit long on this one, you all. I do apologize. So we will not be receiving Reiki as long today. But don't worry. Forgot to do my thing. So as I said, let's focus on our breath. Making sure we are inhaling and exhaling. Being gentle with our body. And our mantra is my body and energy are in harmony. My body and energy are in harmony. We're integrating previous healing to bring balance to our body and our energetic field. This is our week of rebirth, gratitude, and rest. This is all about stillness. Integrating our previous healing into this whole entire system healing that we are doing today. Entire system. What we want is to encourage whole body balance. Oh no! My body and energy are in harmony. 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 Full body harmony. Full body harmony. Full body harmony. Stillness. Focus is stillness. Entering the void. Dark moon energy. Enter the void. Thank yourself, your entire body, your auric field, this full body experience. Thank yourself for joining and being a part of it. Have gratitude for your many blessings. relax. Enter the void. Allow Reiki to flow all through you from head to toe and into your energetic field. Let us come back to balance. Let us come back to balance. Thank yourself for receiving Reiki today. Thank yourself for being a part of this 4-week journey and joining me on day 22. Thank yourself for being committed to this and for believing in me. We have 6 more days to go. I'm getting a little nervous. But yes, thank you so much for joining. Our fun little Reiki fact of the day is that Reiki sessions often end in deep peace. Reiki sessions often end in deep peace. I want to know, is that how you feel after this? I know it was less than 10 minutes, but throw some comments in there. Let me know if you had some deep peace. But yes, thank you again for joining me. Like I said, we have 6 more days to go. We're almost done with this journey. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. So stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out, y'all. Till next time.